Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is the ML Scholar and today we'll be analyzing Zunobia. Now if you do not know who Zunobia is the upcoming monster in the Lizard's Graveyard Maze. Now the Lizard's Graveyard Maze I think will probably start when this mini maze ends, so get ready for that. Now this is Zunobia, let's read about her. The Lizard's Hunter Maze brings you a brand new monster, Zunobia. Zunobia is a dark attacker with pierce abilities. She can apply numerous debuffs to her enemies and also some tortures. It doesn't end there. Zunobia can gain a damage increase, evasion and stamina regeneration. Her trait is Stuff, evolving at rank 1 by adding immunity to blind and becoming a status caster of true vision at rank 3. So here's a little bit of an overview of Zunobia with her trait. Let's look at her skills. Now the first few skills of Zunobia are here. Now it says Quoth of the Raven deals low physical damage to one enemy. Then we have Nevermore, deals moderate dark damage to one enemy. Then we have a Duck Hunt, deals moderate damage to one enemy, applies guard down and positive effect block to one enemy. Then we have Ernie's Punch, applies a damage boost to itself, removes 25% of total life from all enemies. Now this is a skill that I'm pretty excited about. This will be very useful in adventure maps as well as monsters that have massive lives like Isel, Dunn, and those Megaton monsters. This will be very useful for them. Let's see if there is a better version of the skill available, but I am pretty much liking this. Moving on, we have the Falcon of Lombardia, deals moderate special damage to one enemy, applies positive protection to itself and major damage reduction to one enemy. Now, out of all of these skills, this only skill worth mentioning here is obviously Ernie's Punch. The other skills are just nothing too special about that, so let's move on. We have Rest in Peace Bloodwake, deals moderate special damage to all enemies, applies poison and major damage reduction to all enemies. This could be a decent skill if this monster is an attacker. Then we have Wings of Ziz, deals very heavy dark damage to one enemy, applies curse and guard down to one enemy. Then we have Saved by Throndor, deals moderate special damage to one enemy, applies evasion and stamina regeneration to itself, gives one extra turn to itself. Now this is a pretty good skill as well because this gives Zunobia one extra turn to itself. Then we have Garuda's Ascension, deals moderate dark damage to all enemies, applies curse and guard down to all enemies. Now this is also a very great skill. Then we have Villain for the Earthworm, which applies pierce to itself, removes 50% of total life from one enemy, applies positive effect block to one enemy, removes pierce from itself. Now this is a pretty great skill. Now I believe its main purpose will be to disable those Megaton monsters because number one, it removes that 50% of life from that monster, meaning that a chunk of life will be drained from that monster with the Megaton ability, and it will also apply a positive effect block so that the Megaton monster can't Megaton again. Then we have removes pierce from itself, so now it will apply pierce to itself. Now if you do not know what pierce does basically it pierces through, like it says, through Megaton defenses, evasion, etc. So this is a pretty good skill. Then we have Sparrow Princess, it applies pierce to itself, deals massive special damage and applies poison to one enemy, removes pierce from itself, requires cooldown. Now then we have a special Good Night Little Ones, applies pierce to itself, deals very heavy special damage to all of the enemies, and applies positive effect protection and evasion to itself. Now the special is pretty great, and looking at the skills, I believe that this monster will be an attacker. So if you're gonna run Zunobia as an attacker, you would likely be pairing up with Strength Rune and 2 team speeds, or 2 Strength Runes and 1 team speed or speed. That's upon you. Now this monster is kind of okay. I don't really like this monster. This is definitely a Megaton killer, so this could be very useful in wars against monsters where you have to face against Dunn, etc. Obviously, we do not know Zunobia's stats, so we can't really predict what kind of monster it will be until and unless the stats are revealed. This is just a skill reveal, and if she has some massive attack stats, so this monster will be much more viable as an attacker. Obviously, we do not have Zunobia's stats, we can't really make any more judgments about her until those are revealed. I will be bringing those to you as well, so be on a lookout for that. I think that does it for Zunobia. Now right now I do not want to recommend any skills for Zunobia. I have a pretty good idea of what I would be running if I were to get this monster, but until and unless I know how much cooldown every move has and how much damage every move does, I cannot recommend personally any more skills from this monster. This is an okay monster. If I had a better choice coming up in the maze, I would definitely leave Zunobia out of the equation. Moving on, we have the limited time path in the maze. if you do not know, the limited time path in the Lizard's Hunter maze will be Dracor. Now, if you do not know Dracor is an elite fire monster, and he is immune to stun and freeze and can deal heavy fire damage and become lethal by applying fire weakness. And yeah, he has stun and mega stun skills. I have Dracor, but at level 100, and I haven't really used him as much as I would have liked to, because I think I have better fire monsters than Dracor. I'm just waiting for good tunes to apply on him, then try him out. But I personally feel like I personally don't feel that Dracor is elite. Like, he is in the elite category, but he isn't up to par with some of the legendaries present there, like not O'Reilly, Rimlad, and what's his name? Yeah, Gorg. So guys, that's it for the video. Hope you liked it, and yeah, that's it. Peace out.